Hey everybody, Casey Eberhart here, and I am super excited today because today we're going to be talking about 5 easy things that every coffee shop should be able to do in order to add at least $5,000 to their bottom line. Okay, so 5 ways for every coffee shop to be able to add at least $5,000 to the bottom line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. And let's get started. Okay, so we should have this. Let me dial up in this. So you got we got slideshow view here. So 5 easy ways to make more money in your coffee shop. And again, my name is Casey Eberhart, and we're going to fly through these. Here's the deal. I was sitting at a coffee shop with my business partner, and one of the things we started talking about was the thing that I love doing as a business investor and advisor is walking into pretty much any business and being able to come up with at least 5 things that somebody could do to increase the revenue in that particular business. Okay. And so he challenged me. He said, okay, go. And I rattled off about 10 different things that this particular coffee shop here in Los Angeles could do. I selected 5 of them, and I'm doing this video for you. Hopefully you get some ideas. Some of these would work in any business, but I'm going to really try to focus on the easiest group of people to sell to in any business are current customers. Okay, so these are all things that are designed for current customers, meaning people that are inside the coffee shop already, how we get them to buy more from us and or come back a second time. So a couple of these, we're going to induce them to come back multiple times. So number 1, this is a super easy one. Now, let me just, before we get started here, let me just say that remember that if and when the time comes for us to sell the business, the way that's going to be done is on what's called a multiple, which means they're going to take your dollars in revenue or the number of dollars that you take in for the course of a year, and they're going to multiply it by a particular figure, right? So some of these may seem like they're small in terms of they're only going to add maybe $5,000 or $10,000 to the bottom line over the course of a year. But if, for example, the multiple on your coffee shop is a 5, when you go to sell it, then a $5,000 increase in revenue is actually equal to $25,000 extra that somebody or an investor like me would end up paying for it. Okay, so 5 different easy ways for you to make more money in your coffee shop. Let's get started. Number 1, marketing strategy number 1 is create a banana tower. Now, I know this seemed kind of kooky at first, but here's the deal. If you look in the bottom left corner of your screen, super tiny there, it says that these bananas are $1.25. Okay, so in the coffee shop I was in, they did not have a point of purchase, something right there for somebody to be able to grab and go. So easy way to do it, go to your wholesaler. You're going to be able to buy bananas for probably 5 to 15 cents a piece, sell them for $1 or $1.25. You're adding $1 every single time somebody adds an extra $1 to their order. Now think about that. If your average order is say $7 and we can get that up to $7.25 or $7.50 on average, means a huge difference to the bottom line. So remember, this is something that's super easy to do. It's also super easy not to do. But here's the thing. At your point of purchase, when somebody is handing you their credit card and putting it into the system, we need to have one last opportunity, something at around $1 or $2 that we can sell over and over and over. Sometimes it's a granola bar, sometimes maybe it's a cookie in a cookie jar. But what I like about the banana tower is it's quick and easy. There's no packaging. They literally grab it and go. So that is number 1, is create a tower garden, or not a tower garden, a banana tower in your coffee shop. Okay. Number 2, this is one of my favorite ones. It's so easy to do, and we can actually track results. Okay, so here it is. This is what I like to call the Instagram direct message. Okay, so I'll put on the left hand side just a copy of something I'm going to use as an example. On the right hand side, I just put down the actual strategy. So here it is. What you're going to do for your particular coffee shop is you're going to go into Instagram. Now, if you want to create your own hashtag and be able to do that, great. But this is what this is really going to do, is this is going to reward the people that have tagged you in an Instagram post, and we're going to get them back inside the shop. and we're going to track what they spend. Okay. So for example, here's how this goes. Every day, this is something that you can do, or you could have one of your coffee tenders do this every single day. It shouldn't take longer than maybe 5 minutes. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to Instagram and we're going to look at all of the people that have tagged the coffee shop in a post from the previous day. So in this case, I pulled it from the coffee shop near me, one of the coffee shops near me, which is called Republic of Pie. It's a great little coffee shop here in the North Hollywood Art District here in Los Angeles. Okay. So I just went to their Instagram page and pulled this. And I did this just yesterday. So here's the deal. Books for the Living tagged Republic of Pie in a post yesterday. Okay. So as you can see right there, they said a snapshot from yesterday when I ate very delicious French toast at Republic of Pie and finally started reading The Beautiful World, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So here's what you do. You take that and now you go, number one, you follow Books for the Living, right? That's just law of reciprocity. So we want to follow all the people that tagged us in our coffee shop. Number one. Number two, you're going to send them a private direct message. Now, this is the key. Don't do this publicly, do this privately. It means more to them. Private direct message to the owner of Books for the Living. And it's going to go something like this. Hey, thanks so much for tagging us in a post yesterday. We hope you had a great time. Looks like you had a great meal with the French toast. Just as for tagging us, we'd love to say thank you. And I've put a business card at the front counter with your name on it. So as long as you come back in the next 7 to 14 days, you can pick which one, 7 or 14 days. We've taken either we've given you a free cup of coffee or $2 off your order. Boom, that's it. Then you're going to go get either some blank business cards, or maybe you just keep it in a notebook or whatever, but you're going to put Books for the Living, the date that they were direct message, and $2 or whatever the offer was in that direct message. Now, here's what that does. When those folks come back into the store in the 7 to 14 days, they're going to say, hey, I've got a coffee on order, or I've got a VIP card waiting, or whatever you tend to use it with. But here's the kicker. When they then order, 99% of the time, they're not going to order just what you gave them for free. So they're going to either come in and get their free cup of coffee or $2 off. But here's the thing. What you want to be able to do is on the card itself, have your employees or you just write what their total was on that card. And just drop it away so you can track the results later. But here's why this is so important. This is so important because now we're rewarding people for tagging us and we're getting them back into the store. I guarantee you that if 50% of those people do that, they're going to tag you again. We bring them back in, tag them again, bring them back in. And this will also be how you build up your Instagram following. So that's strategy number 2. Strategy number 3, this is my favorite strategy of all. I've used this in many, many businesses that I've consulted with. Every business I invest in or buy, we employ this strategy literally day one. It's so powerful and impactful. So here's how it goes. You want to be able to capture and utilize your best customers' home addresses. And the way that we do that is that we ask them for their address, but we say that we're going to send them a birthday card. That's really, it's so simple, right? But here's what you do. You use a tool. I love the tool mailboxpower. I'm going to drop a link in here if you want to try it below. You get a 14-day free trial. You can go check it out. By the way, if you use my link to do this, number 1, I'm going to send you a copy of my CD set, 147 Ways to Generate Leads for Your Business. Totally applies to your coffee shop. And number 2, I'll have my team call and actually help you set up the account, see if it's for you. If it is, cool. If it isn't, cool, big giant cancel button, you can cancel it. But I love the tool. And here's what happens. You set up a birthday card and a half birthday card. And it's basically your coffee shop logo can be on there. It says, hey, happy birthday celebration. We'd love to have you come back in and celebrate with us. Here, just bring this card back in for your free coffee or your free coffee drink of your choice. Don't give them a bunch of fine print. Just make it super simple and easy, okay? Free drink of your choice, free pastry of your choice, doesn't really matter, okay? And then you want to do the same thing on their half birthday. The cool thing is this system actually will set those up automatically, and you can do it, and all you have to do is have them fill out a little form, plug it in, hit one button, and they're going to get a birthday card and a half birthday card. Now, the reason I want you to think about this is think about getting those customers back in. If we get every one of our customers back in a minimum of 2 times, number 1 on their birthday, number 2 on their half birthday, That adds up very, very quickly. Mailbox Power, you can get a card out the door for right around $1, maybe $1 and change, depending on postage, okay? Now, again, here's the kicker. When these cards get returned into the shop, just have whoever's working the register jot down on there what their total was for the order and wait to see how much that adds up, okay? Guarantee you, you're gonna have a positive ROI on this one. Plus, it gives us the opportunity to market to those folks later. That's a time for a different video. Number 4, this is the easiest one, I think, for people to do, and it happens all the time. Sometimes we don't know what we don't know. But here's the thing. In walking distance of my house here in LA, there are 2 coffee shops that would be great for this. And both of them, for whatever reason, have decided to open at 9 o'clock in the morning. Now, I'm an early coffee drinker, so I drink early in the morning coffee, but here's the thing. They don't open until 9 o'clock. And I am sure that the reason is it's just not worth it financially for them to open the doors. But here's a way you can flip that. There are so many networking events that are going on right now. I'm going to use BNI just because it's an easy one, but you could literally find the BNI franchise owner in your neighborhood and just call them and say, hey, I have a morning couple of hours if you want to put one of your chapters in our coffee shop. Now, here's what's awesome, you guys. What's awesome is BNI comes in, they bring 15 to 20 people, and they network once a week. It's the same time every week. It usually goes from like 7 to 8:30 in the morning. They're out by 9. But here's what's awesome. They pay rent for that, and they buy food and coffee. So I did some quick math. I called a buddy of mine that had a BNI chapter. I said, hey, what do you pay? And essentially, here's what happens. They pay $15 or $15 to $20 per person per week, okay? So if the BNI chapter meeting has 20 members in it, 20 members times $20 per week minimum, right? Times 4 weeks. Now you do that 4 different days, Sunday or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You've got now 4 reasons to open in the morning, 4 extra meetings that go on, and you've added an extra $6,400 a month like that. Now, for extra credit, I added this in here. Take those BNI meeting members or whatever, team, Latip, Rotary, Kiwanis, Toastmasters. There's all kinds of networking meetings that are looking and desperate for space in your area. Just provide them the space. And here's the cool thing. What you do is you make those folks feel amazing, and you give them a reason to bring people back into the shop in order to network. See, in those networking groups, they're taught and trained to meet with people one-on-one. So all we're trying to do is get them to come back into our coffee shop later. So maybe we make them VIPs, sort of that type of thing. But easy way for you to add that is to add networking events early in the morning when you're not even open. Okay. Yeah, you're going to have some costs on food costs and coffee costs and employee costs, but certainly not going to run you $6,400 a month to run that program. And lastly, this is a huge moneymaker for a lot of coffee shops, is to create your own private label coffee brand, right? Now, there are a ton of places to be able to do this online, but essentially what it is you have a co-working plant or a roaster basically create your brand of coffee. So they put your logo on the bag and it becomes yours. So here's the deal. You can sell it at the counter as grab and go. You could create an online subscription-based coffee, right? So now it's coffee of the month. They get a 1 pound bag every single month. They're paying $15 or so, maybe $20, but it's delivered straight to their house. Maybe you even do a program in your community where a couple of bucks goes to a charity in your neck of the woods. And now you've got the ability to sell stuff in an online environment and offline environment in your coffee shop. You can do a really quick, cool display. You could also sell this coffee on to other meeting planners, other events all over town, coffee shop or other coffee shops. You could sell it to networking events that are going on other places, churches, office buildings, anybody in your local neck of the woods that could use some coffee that's branded to you. Boom, super, super easy. So here's the deal. Each of these different ideas are stackable, meaning you do one, get it implemented, then you stack another one on top, then you stack another one on top, then you stack another one on top of that. And that's how we call a business idea stacking or revenue stacking. Okay, so lastly, as I wrap this up, I just want to let you know that I run a free, totally free Facebook group for business owners just like you. You can come join that at joinetv.com. It stands for Expand the Business. Inside there, we're a brain trust of business owners and company owners that are always looking for ways to add revenue to your bottom line or save you heaps amount of time. So I'd love to have you come join us at joinetv.com. Until next time, you guys have an amazing day. Now let's go add some revenue to your coffee shop. Okay, ciao for now, guys.